Hi again, Gregg Bell of the News Tribune here at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, halfway between Boston and Providence. The team stayed in Providence for the first time that I can remember this trip. It was a trip to a rally to win, 23-20 in overtime after Geno Smith led the offense back from 20-17 late in regulation. Jason Myers' field goal tying it at the end of regulation, then winning it in overtime. Smith did it himself again. The NFL's leader, often criticized in Seattle, yet he led the NFL in touchdown game-winning drives last season with 5. Does it again here in week 2. 33 of 44 passing for Smith, 327 yards, a touchdown pass to Tyler Lockett behind me straight down the field on a 56-yard go route that inexplicably the Patriots, Christian Gonzalez, the corner that was shadowing Metcalf most of the day, and the safety both took Zach Charbonnet's short in route and let Metcalf run straight down the field for a 56-yard go route. 17th go route touchdown since 2019 for Metcalf. That's third most in the NFL. Only Mike Evans at Tampa Bay and Tyreek Hill. Now the Dolphins have more of those. Metcalf had a great answer when I asked him about how surprised he was after the game. He says, I wasn't surprised. Leaving the biggest guy on the field, 6'4", 238, running scot-free down the middle of the field. But Smith did this himself because he had no running game. New England's defensive front dominated Seattle's very troubled and injured offensive line that again was sporadic today. Smith often got away from pressure and created plays that really weren't there because of New England's pass rush bearing in on him. And he still threw for 327 yards. No run game to speak of. Kenneth Walker was hurt. Zach Charbonnet gained only 31 yards. And there was no consistent running game at all. So it was all Smith or bust. And Smith did it again. He said after the game, Smith did his mindset, the game on the line like that, put the ball in number 7's hands. Julian Love said he's never seen a quarterback with a bigger chip on his shoulder than Geno Smith. Of course, 7 years and 7 one-year contracts and being banished to a backup for 4 teams after losing your job you got as a rookie with the Jets, that'll put a chip on someone's shoulder. He said that Smith has so much swagger during the game. On the sidelines, he's often just talking all kinds of confidence into the team, both offensively and defensively, and that confidence is relentless and contagious, and Smith did it again today. Love, by the way, sparked it. 2017 game, the Patriots are driving potentially for a put-away touchdown. Seahawks get a stop on third down with a sack by Julian Williams and the rookie first-round pick, Byron Murphy, his first career sack, forced a 48-yard field goal. Love said that sack was key because it made a lower trajectory kick, had to kick the ball lower for 48 yards than it would have been from 39 or so before the sack. Love said he's on a hunch, had a feeling he switched sides with Rayshon Jenkins. The side he came from to block the field goal was usually Jenkins' side, right next to cornerback Tariq Woolen on the outside, and he said he had a hunch and switched with Jenkins, came in and took a really narrow route from inside Woolen and blocked the kick. That block gave the Seahawks a drive start at the 38-yard line of their own 38, and they drove down the field to get the field goal at the end of regulation to force overtime. Love said it was the first time in his playing career at any level that he had blocked a field goal. There was a lot to work on with Seattle's offensive line. They tried Christian Haynes at right guard after Anthony Bradford started. Haynes played 2 drives, 1 in each half. It looked scripted. It didn't look performance-related. 2 more penalties for Bradford, including a roughing the penalty after a relatively long run by Charbonnet, one of the few long runs of the day. That ruined the drive in the first half. He had a false start in the second half. He missed a couple blocks that resulted in pressures of Geno Smith. Christian Haynes has a chance to win the job, but it's telling that he hasn't won it yet with how Anthony Bradford has played at right tackle. I thought Stone Forsythe played an okay game at right guard. I thought Forsythe played an okay game at right tackle, although he did give up a sack when he went inside and left the blitzing safety Duggar wide open for a sack of Geno Smith in the third quarter. The bottom line is this team has got a long way to go defensively, especially, yet they're 2-0. They come home to play Miami in week 3. Tagovailoa won't play because of that concussion. You saw him on Thursday night. So the Seahawks are going to get Skylar Thompson. So the first 3 quarterbacks of the season they're going to have faced rookie Bo Nix, Jacoby Brissett today, backup Skylar Thompson next week. That's how the Mike McDonald era begins. Tons more to talk about in this game. It's online at thenewstribune.com, on Twitter at GBellSeattle. Despite their flaws, Despite 180 yards rushing from the Patriots, despite their offensive line issues, the Seahawks come home from New England 2-0. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.